A one-time heavyweight champion who is on the comeback trail in this just his third fight back after a nearly 8-year layoff. And what happened? Well, it was Mike Tyson who literally knocked Seldon into retirement. Why, you ask, is Seldon coming out of retirement in this his third fight? Well, he says he misses the game, and with the heavyweight division being wide open, he thinks he can make a little noise. At the other end of the spectrum is Gerald Nobles, a South Philadelphia fighter with a very quick wit. He is hoping that this 22-0 mark of his won't be misjudged by those who claims he has not fought in any quality competition. He says, hey, don't judge me just yet. I just haven't had my time in the light. And in fact, this will be my coming out fight. We'll find out if he is clairvoyant or not. Let's take it back downstairs to an even quicker wit, Jim Lampley.
All right, to the heavyweight division, as James pointed out, Bruce Seldon is now 37 years old. It was 9 years ago when he won a heavyweight championship belt, defended it once, and then ultimately lost it in a fight against Mike Tyson here in Las Vegas. A 4-year age advantage for Gerald Jedi Nobles. He's also 1 inch taller. The 3.5-inch arm length advantage for Seldon could be significant in the fight, because back in the days when he was at his peak, Seldon's primary weapon was a good, sharp piston jab. Weight, 233 for Nobles. Seldon up at 251. Back in the day when he was at his peak, he weighed 225 or 230. Rules of the bout, whether unofficial ringside scorer Harold Letterman.
The Gerald Nobles Bruce Seldon fight is scheduled for 10 rounds, non-title, using the unified rules that you see on your screen. Jim, real quick, the 4 criteria that the judges will use to score each individual round: clean punching, effective aggressiveness, ring generalship, and defense, with a strong emphasis on clean, effective punching.
Another beautiful day in America's hottest real estate market. A look at the Strip, still burgeoning. More construction ongoing all the time. Virtually every time we arrive here, there's some other new building. On America's most dynamically successful commercial strip of real estate over the course of the past few years. And the crowd is beginning to arrive in the arena. We expect a pretty full house for the Jones-Tarver bout. Huge crowd in the sports book this afternoon watching Smarty Jones win the Preakness. Many of them will be coming in to see the other Jones in the main event tonight. There are Seldon's notable wins. Out-jabbed Tony Tucker to take the title belt that he ultimately surrendered to Tyson. And he's still living down the embarrassment of what happened in his appearance against Mike Tyson here in Las Vegas. Well, I mean, because on that date, September 7, 1996, Seldon went down twice early in the first round against Tyson, and in the eyes of many ringside observers, wasn't ever really hit with a significant punch.
Well, the first one looked like Sammy Sosa missing a fastball. Went right over his head, and I guess the wind blew him down. And the second one was a short punch that Tyson landed, but he himself admits that he just completely froze and had to leave his hometown of Atlantic City because he was so humiliated. Friends didn't want to know him anymore. Moved to nearby Camden and says he's trying to rewrite his story.
There's a look at Seldon, about whom Larry is discussing that long and difficult passage since the Tyson fight. And during that discussion, we also showed you Gerald Nobles coming to the ring. Gerald Jedi Nobles, who like Seldon, had a stint in the big house and missed the middle portion of his teen into 20s transition, but since he's taken up boxing, has done well, unbeaten, 22-0 with 17 KOs. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay Resort Casino of Las Vegas, Don King Productions is proud to present this special heavyweight attraction sponsored by CM Exchange and brought to you in association with the Mandalay Bay, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The three judges at ringside scoring this bout will be Al Lefkowitz, Dalby Shirley, and Glenn Trowbridge. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Tony Weeks. And now from the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, 10 rounds of boxing. This is in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gold trimmed with black and officially weighing 251 pounds. His professional record, 35 victories, including 31 knockouts with only 4 defeats. Originally from Atlantic City, New Jersey, but now living and fighting out of Camden, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce Seldon. And his opponent across the ring, fighting in white and weighing in officially at 200 pounds. A perfect professional record consisting of 22 bouts, 22 victories, including 17 knockouts. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the undefeated South Philly powerhouse, Gerald, the Jedi Noble.
Okay, gentlemen, both receive your instructions in your dressing room. Okay, right here is good, English is going to be low. Right here is good, English is going to be low. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Ready? Ready? Let's go.
Nobles has a reputation, Jim, for stretching the rules a bit here and there, particularly early in the fights. Comes from South Philly and throws some punches that often go to South Philly.
And Emmanuel, you know Nobles pretty well because he portrayed the role of Mike Tyson in your training camp with Lennox Lewis leading up to the Lewis-Tyson bout in Memphis.
That's correct, Jim. In fact, he may have been the key sparring partner that we used more than anyone else in training. This fight here is really an East Coast fight. I was looking at the trainers in Bruce Seldon's corner are from Philadelphia. Richard Cates, one of our former light heavyweights. And so this is going to be an exciting fight because the camps know all about each other.
I think Nobles just took Bruce Seldon's best right hand seconds ago. They have traded some massive shots in there.
Well, so much of Bruce Seldon's jab, he hasn't used it at all tonight.
He landed the straight right hand flush, and Nobles didn't go anywhere.
Come on, hands free. Come on. Stop, stop. Let him up. Stop, stop. Let him go.
I think there might be a trickle of blood from the mouth of Nobles. Probably the product of that right hand, if in fact that's the case.
Noble has got a nice record, but he's never fought any quality fighter. So the most fame he's got for the most part has been sparring with Lennox Lewis probably. And he did win a knockout over Maurice Harris for one time, but he lost him in that unofficial tournament that they had for the
Yeah, there was a tournament in Atlantic City, a night of heavyweights.
Yeah, Cedric Cushing's tournament.
Where several heavyweights fought 3 or 4 round fights. I don't remember what they were. And at the end of the evening, Harris was the overall winner with a series of decisions. But that was unofficial. In the official fight, Nobles knocked Harris out in 3 rounds. As you can see, he's got mostly a brawler style and loves to fire that left hook.
It's a brawler's fight, and Bruce Seldon is doing the same thing. He's not doing any boxing at all.
Somebody is bleeding because a lot of blood on the trunks of Noble.
Yeah, I think that blood is coming out of Noble's mouth from the right hand of Seldon.
No, the right eye of Seldon.
There it is.
That's a really bad cut.
You're right. Yep, I didn't see that before, but there's the big cut outside the right eye, Bruce Seldon.
Let him go, let him go. Stop, stop.
It's going to be very difficult to see this fight going past 3 rounds.
Seldon actually switched to a southpaw stance there.
Bruce, let him go. Step back, step back.
And that,